Okay, here we go. Welcome back to a new live stream. CryptoVince here. Today we're going to watch Bitcoin chart in all time frames. Also Ethereum too. I have a lot of things to talk about. Sorry, I just woke up. I'm kind of sleepy. I need a coffee, but we will go through everything. So let's go let me go see here. So I prepared two charts here. One is Bitcoin and one is Ethereum. Oh, let me grab Ethereum 2 here. Let me see what charts can I get. I have so many. Okay, this is clear. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Let's go check the 6-month chart because I think it's very interesting at this point after that today's dump. It's very important to check the 6 months. I know you guys might think it's a too big of a time frame, but it's very cool. There are some fractals that we need to check and keep in mind for the long run. Okay, let me grab a clear chart of Bitcoin. Okay, this is the Bitcoin index. It shows you Bitcoin from let me remove this, from 2009 all the way up to today. In order to find this chart, you have to type a BTC index, and you can see here Bitcoin all-time history index. That's what I'm looking at now. It's amazing to watch. I mean, look at what these things did since we were at it doesn't even show up here, lower than 1 cent when it was first traded. It's funny to trace a price here. Where is it? Price range from here up to the first stop. He made 5 million%. That's just funny. And this move doesn't look nothing when I chart the regular chart. Look, the regular chart is just going nuts here, and look at this. Look how insignificant this move was in the regular chart. But we're gonna go with the logarithmic one. How many people are following? If I have at least one person I can talk to, that would be nice. Okay. So the 6-month chart. 6 months chart. Why I find it very interesting. So if I trace every single swing high from the candle close, because I believe the candle close is always more important than the wick. The wick also, I'm gonna trace it just to take it in consideration, because it's a level that we have to take in consideration, but the candle close is way more important. What I'm seeing here especially on the second move and on the last one. That's where I see some similarities right here. So what I see here is this. I'll show you in a second. So we have this high here. After this high price retraced, came back and make 3 solder here. This 3 solder pattern, which are 3 green candle in row. The third candle that broke the high was a nice indication the price could have went higher, even though we have here the swing that really didn't like the price didn't go above the wick. Let's just say like that. But if we don't consider the wick and we just consider the candle close, we have a breakout here. After the breakout, price started to close above the level, and then it retraces back to the blue line to then continue upwards. So it is the same thing that's happening here right now. So we have 3 green candles, as we have here, 1, 2, and 3, and that's 1, 2, and 3, and the third one, it's breaking the monthly candle close of the swing high. Okay, again, if I trace the wick, it's another story, and this will be important too to watch, because in a second I'm gonna tell you why. We're breaking, price broke, and now it might retest as it did here. So this candle is very important right now, and guess where it could go if it's going to retest at the candle close? At 46,000. So around 45,000. I've been calling that level for a while now, and I mean, that's still bullish. Price could drop all the way down to 45k, but guys, it's still bullish in the macro trend here. I mean, it could even go a little bit lower and still go up. It doesn't matter. I mean, for me, 45k is still bullish, and it's a healthy correction because he did it many times. Also here on the second move, I mean, there was a clear breakout here. Price went all the way down, then went all the way, went all the way up, corrected, and went all the way down to retest resistance. This time it retested the wick. It didn't go all the way down to the candle close, but it's still a retest for me. The only thing that I don't like at the moment is the fact that if I trace the wick on these moves, right here we have a liquidity swap, I don't know how to say in English. So price went up a little bit, probably took out the stops that have been placed here. Oh, sorry. 1 second. Stops. Let's make it this right there. Red. Stops that were right there of short positions, right? People, they're going short, they place a stop here, which are buy orders, and those buy orders triggered were used to propel the price downward. So there was a wick here, and I will show this wick on other charts too. We have seen this pattern many times. It's an ICT liquidity swap, and usually brings price down. So after taking out liquidity, price drops, and that's not a nice things to see on this 6 months chart. But again, price can still go lower all the way down to 45k and then start a reversal. What else is cool to see in the 6 months chart? And then we can already go to the weekly. The bullish engulfing on every single move. Every time it retraced, we have those two candles. The green one higher than the first one, which is a bullish engulfing, signaling probably a move upward. This up in the on this swing low, up and in this swing low, and up and in this swing low. So that's another good indication of a possibility to go upward still. What else on the 6 month chart? I mean, I think that's enough. Let's switch to weekly. Actually, the monthly we gotta watch first. As you can see, if I leave the yellow box here, it's like it's tracing the downtrend kind of, you know. But I mean, that's something we don't need right now. So it stops right there. There's one thing I really don't like about the weekly is the fact that on every single bullish run, price change, the trend changed the angle, kind of. If I trace a trend line considering the angle, there should be a tool here. Trade angle. Okay, so if I trace from this high to this high, we have a 66%, 66 degree angle. If I trace from this high to this high, we have a 29 degree angle. So the run looks like it's slowing down, okay? No, it looks like it is slowing down. I mean, it's going on a different angle and it's taking longer for price to reach a higher level. If I trace from here to this, we have a 14 degree angle. If I trace from here to here, it's a 8 degree angle, and we are almost flat here, 1 degree, 1 degree. So I mean, I don't want these things to start to drop, you know, but if it follows, we might drop here. Even if we drop down to 20k again, there will be a minus 12% degree I was watching it. This is the first time I did this. I don't know. I was looking at it. I found it interesting. I wanted to show with you guys, but it doesn't have to be like that. Let's not be that much bearish. But anyways, if you guys see the current drop at the moment, let me remove this one. It looks like it did nothing, and we dropped from 74 to 53. I mean, look at this massive correction here. Look at this bearish market. Those corrections are what? 84% drops. Here it dropped 86%. Here it dropped 76%. Right now, I mean, correction is minimal, even though if we see very closely, it looks like a massive drop. At the end, it is not. Is what? Still at 29%. I mean, bearish market can go lower than 92 sometimes, so let me remove those lines. Actually, let's go right there. We go clean here. Now this is the tricky part for me, because I need to trace a level, and from the candle close, if we trace the first high here from the candle close and not from the wick, we have a retracement, a pullback, a fake out because candle closed above level but then started to drop in a massive dump here. Then price went all the way up. This time there was a clean breakout. Price closed above resistance, closed above resistance, closed above resistance, closed above resistance, and now boom. What the fuck happened here? So that's not a good sign for a bullish scenario, guys. It's kind of scary. If I trace the wick, it's still a clear breakdown here. Or if I trace from the wick of this level, it's still bearish. Or if I trace the candle close, still bearish. It's very hard to pick a level here, so I'm just gonna go with the first candle close. Yeah, this one, man, is scary. Scary. Let's move to the weekly. Let's go closer. I mean, the weekly is interesting because the bulls needed to protect this low right here, and they didn't. So at the moment we are breaking below the level. It would be nice to close above. But with such a dump, I think this block might give a reaction. Right there. not quite there. This is demand level. Let's make it green. So it could go there, and that's around 50k. Lower than that, we would have a candle close at 43, and just a wick that might do something around 48k. So far, we have nothing bullish rather than the trend itself. Again, we had some similarities here. We have a double top here, a double top here too, as I traced in my chart, and the low, swing low of the double top was protected all the time. This candle went all the way back and then closed above the swing low, as you can see here, right? It closed above and price, boom, just after a bullish hammer on the weekly, price just went nuts. Here the same, this level was protected. This level was protected. All the candle closed above, 4 candles closed above the level. I mean, we can even trace the wick here, the swing low. Everything was protected and the price just went up also here. Price did the kind of, I mean, didn't do a double top, but price was protected here too from the low. Actually, let's trace as we did here the wick. Price took liquidation and went back up. Here, that's not happening yet. It's not happening, so we really need this weekly candle to close above 56.5. We really need that, guys, to emulate what happened before and keep the uptrend. Let me go check my Bitcoin charts. This froze, I guess. Yeah, I'm streaming. I'm doing many things at the same time, so my computer is slowing down a bit. I mean, this is the same chart I was looking, the same thing I was looking before. The swing low needs to close above 56.5, otherwise we're dropping. Very important. I mean, it would be nice to close and seeing a wick below the level. That doesn't scare me. And when I was looking at the chart, I was actually asking myself, why did it stop here? Like, why right here and not on the order block, on the demand? And I found a very interesting level. And if I switch on the daily, I can see that better. If I connect the first two swing low, the lowest ones, by tracing a ray from here to here, that's where the price stopped there. That's why price stopped there. And this could be a good level. A bounce could happen from here, from this trend line. I guess many traders trace this level and are looking at this. Could be some kind of a bull flag pattern. It could keep price ranging. I mean, if we bounce here, and we may bounce here by looking at every single other chart, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, they all reached key levels. I mean, we either die here or we pump from those levels. We're gonna check the other coins in a bit, but let's see what we got on Bitcoin first. It's not a perfect parallel channel, but this trend line, I think it's important. We're gonna stay there. So yesterday I said something that was a bit confusing. I think I said the daily candle closed above level. I mean, it did. It closed above the swing low, this candle here. It closed above, if you see, right? And for me, it was like, okay, yeah, the bulls are kind of protecting this level, but sometimes the candle close is way more important than the wick. And the candle close is this one, and price totally closed below that level. And that's why I think it kept going down and down and down, reaching at this point, at this in time, 53.4. We are very close to that 50 level. I asked in the pool 50k. Every 65% of the channel was bearish on that, so you guys did a good job guessing. 65%, it's a pretty good percentage. Usually on the channel we're always 50-50. So look at this level here. Look how nice price bounced on the level and closed above, and it closed above and price went up for a little bit. It went up about 6%, so that's not bad at all, guys. Then found resistance and dropped, and we can see that from the 1 hour time frame I traced before. I showed you guys in the channel. What else? What else? Yeah, the candle close, man. It's not nice. Let me see a few charts that I traced already. This chart was very important. I wanted to see you guys how important doji could be on average swing high. And you can see here this at the top of this uptrend, the doji signaling this indecision brought the trend downward. Then price went up, made the lower high, doji, and price dropped. Dropped, came here, came back to level, made a doji indecision and drop. Then he had a reaction here because the candle closed above candle close here at this swing low. Price went all the way up, made a shooting star pattern, taking out the swing low, and price just boom. After this candle, this red candle was created, the shooting star pattern was created, and price just dropped like hell. That's why I said in the channel, let's just follow the trend and let's keep shorting until we see some bullish sign. Oh. And I wanted to show you guys my trade, the short one. This was a nice one. When price was here, he broke this lower high, kind of a bullish trap, but I mean, not really a bullish trap, but it was a start with this massive nice candle. Price reached the lower low and then dumped hard, and I got a perfect entry there with a stop below the previous lower high, and I made a 3-hour trade. To be honest, I'm kind of pissed. This was my stop, the black line here. I placed my stop just above when price dropped all the way here and started way up, and it created another swing and started to drop. I placed a stop and then went to sleep, and I closed the trade when he reached the target, but I could have made more, because if I was watching this live and I lower my stop every time he added the 1 hour to the trade, I could have for sure made more, because these things dropped all the way down here. Let's say went up to this level, I would have moved my stop right there, and then price would have went down, and probably I would have got stopped out on this one right there. When it came back all the way up, my stop for sure would have been hit, and that would have been 5-hour trade. Okay, and that's the trade I did. I mean, nice trade. Now price is recovering from 53. It's starting a new, I mean, let me remove this now. think this is the level to watch. Let me go see this level. Okay, this is the level right there. Let's make it another color. Wait. Purple, no. I want orange. So that's the level to watch. Price is still in a downtrend, even though it's attempting. But I mean, after this drop that created almost no support, no resistance, sorry, after this massive dump, price easily goes up in these cases. Check the 15 minutes. Yeah, we have a low here that was broken, so a nice move upward for Bitcoin, to be honest. It's not that ugly, but it's also created a bearish flag. Or a racing wedge. Usually this is a bearish, so it might just be a correction up to 56.95. As I say, which is the level that we have to look for on the weekly. I said 56.5, so we need to close above that. We need to close above that to turn bullish a little bit. Even though, to be honest with you, the main level here, as I said before, is the candle close. So that's above 61. But in order to reach there, we need to really break all this resistance level. That's not going to be easy to break everything, but so the level to watch at the moment, I would say it's this one. I don't know if you guys attempted to a log position. I was not trading, so I was not able to enter in this one. If you guys enter, maybe you entered because it formed a double bottom pattern, and it broke the lower high. First broke, retest here, went up, retest, and it's keep going. So it might go, if you are in a long at the moment, it might go all the way up to 57k, and I can trace this demand level, supply, sorry, that triggered the dump. Something like that, and price could break the pattern. Or, I mean, if this supply level doesn't reject the price, that we could see a nice bullish reversal starting from that. That would be good. And as you can see here, the orange line is the swing low. We need to go above that level. Yeah. See, pretty much did the same thing here, guys. Look, let me remove this lower iron, lower low. Kind of did the same thing here. I cannot trace a trend line support here that nice, but this is the strategy I showed you in the channel. Let me remember the name of it. The pullback strategy. Yeah, pullback strategy. So reaches to the first swing low and goes back down. So look at this other demand on the 1 hour. I mean, I cut the noise, I removed the noise here, and if I have to raise a better level, I would take that as a supply, as a resistance, in coincidence with a swing low. This green candle that push price down can give Bitcoin a rejection. I might attempt another short there, to be honest. So if you guys want, you might attempt, I mean, it's kind of late, but if you want, you can attempt to long from the current level all the way up to 56,900, yeah. What else to add on Bitcoin? What else? Let me see if I can see. I was studying the chart a bit earlier before to jump in the stream. And I was tracing this. Let me trace with the ray. I'm more precise. The ray from that to here. So there is a confluence here around this level. So if it breaks above the supply and breaks above the downtrend, that could really be bullish, guys. So if it doesn't, I mean, we will go back down. What else? What else? I mean, we have a look at the we took a look at the 15 minutes time frame. This, I think, could happen. Might break down lower. Yeah. We have this level here, which is trying to break. It closed below here, closed above there, but then it got rejected. I like more this red scenario, to be honest. Too bad I didn't get into this trade. I mean, it was not easy to spot, to be honest. Maybe I could have entered here on the retest when this broke level of resistance, came back to retest, and that's when I could have jumped in. I mean, let's see what kind of trade could I have had if I entered here on the bounce, or even on this candle a little bit above. Place a stop below the low here, all the way back up to my orange. That was a nice 1.3 risk and reward ratio trade. Yeah, I will keep this here and see if it works out. If you want to risk more, you will go all the way up to the block. You can even reach 4R. That's more risky, but possible. So, or else, let me go back in the weekly. Okay, this is the monthly chart. See if I forgot anything. This is not updated yet. Let me see if I have anything that I forgot to say. Bulls must protect this level. So where it can go? Let's talk about that. I mean, if you start to if it starts to go up, we know the level to watch already. I mean, for sure that level 61 would be a major point to see if this will make a swing low, go back up, make a lower high, and then keep the bearish momentum. Or if it does break here this trend line level, well, we have the block just below. This could trigger some buy power. We have the wick here, and then we have the level at 43. In the big picture, we could just wick down to demand, go all the way up, and keep dropping. I don't know if that's too much. I mean, Bitcoin could do it, but yeah, we have to see some reaction here. I'm not. I'm 50-50 here. I mean, I'm not 50. I'm slightly more bearish. I would say 65% bearish on this. I could do this too, man. Could do that. or if we switch to daily and we trace the candle close here, right there, the retest would be a little bit lower, and this could come right there, 45k. No man, this 45k is stuck into my head. Anyways. Well, that's enough on Bitcoin. I mean, what else we can see here? We need to really... I mean, that broke down. That's the level to watch now. It's so hard, man. And after the break, like, the fact that it closed below this level and it didn't matter that they closed above the wick, it just went down. I don't like that at all. I mean, to recover, we really would have to go above a 58.2 at this point. The purple dot. And closing above this blue line is not gonna make a difference because it's already happened and the price dropped. I think this hit the MA2, the moving average exponential, if I'm not wrong. Even though I don't like to look at the moving averages too much. I think it was 100. But no, on the weekly probably. Let's see. No, neither. Maybe it was 200. Let me check 200. The daily? No, it broke down 200. Anyways, MA, shit, don't really care about it. Okay, we know the levels to watch at the moment. Let's go check Ethereum too a little bit, just to see where he's at. Just looking at some charts to see if I missed anything. Ethereum. Price reached the level of the swing low. Perfect bounce there. The demand, nobody cared about that one. It's kind of a step behind Bitcoin. I mean, it looks like Bitcoin made a double top, but is actually closed above the swing low. Actually, Bitcoin dropped below, and price might drop more there. Instead, Ethereum is kind of more bullish here than Bitcoin. Yeah, there was a perfect bounce there. It skipped all the 3 blocks here and just went all the way down. Closed, took out liquidity below this level of demand, and price went up 2 levels. Let's go check closer what's going on here. We have a bullish engulfing, and I mean, similar to Bitcoin, it's trying to push up. Let's go check the 1 hour. We see more stuff. And that's the level to watch. Ethereum could go all the way up to 3K, I guess, and then again drop from the level, maybe. Could, if this follows Bitcoin, we might have something like this. If it doesn't break resistance, will still be a downtrend. If I trace the line here, that will be a perfect level to short. It's very hard to catch the bottom, guys. That's something I don't do because it's very difficult. Again, I trade with a trend. That's the easier part, but catching a reversal before it happens is not that easy at all. I mean, how can I say, what tools can I use to say that this is bullish? Just because it's bouncing? No. I mean, look at that dump, man. Of course the price is going to retrace maybe all the way up slowly and then dump again as it happened in the big picture. Look at what happened here. Price pumped like hell and then slowly dropped until here this massive downward move. This is the daily. I mean, if the daily closed all the way up above 3K, that's that could be interesting. That could be interesting. Let me see some other chart on Ethereum. What I got here is the weekly. Oh, the monthly is that one. I mean, this was bad because I was tracing it a downtrend, and this kind of bullish flag broke downward, which is a very bad sign. I mean, it's not a perfect bull flag because it comes from another head and shoulder, so not that nice compared to this one that comes from an uptrend correction and broke. This was a perfect bullish flag. two touch on the top, two touch on the bottom, and it exploded. This I can actually cancel this because it's not more relevant. And the HNS actually extended all the way down to, so if I had to trace it right now, it would be this one. I mean, you see, I had this idea. Of course, the first two didn't work out. I'm left with the red scenario. This is something that could happen. I mean, I predicted all the way down here, priced my retrace back to, it broke the trend line here. And what? No, what is this trend line? No, I don't like it. Okay, from this level to this low. Okay, so this one broke the uptrend, and they might continue to go down. And if I trace the monthly, let's see what levels we got. So many wicks on Ethereum. And we have this level here and this level here as a candle close. Also, Ethereum was the angle, which trend angle, was following this uptrend 21%, 21 degrees, and it was going even faster on a 44 angle and broke that level. So not a nice one. It's on the array right there. Yeah, the fact that it's protecting this low, it's more bullish than Bitcoin, to be honest. Let's check BNB because that guy was dumping hard. I wanted to see if there is some support here. This guy too needs to close above this low. I had a bounce in the middle of nowhere, but yeah, he needs to recover above that level, I guess. to start to keep the uptrend, but as you guys can see, was already broken. Right there. Sol, let's check Solana. Solana is on support. It might go up from here too. I mean, we have to bullish pattern here, broadening wedges, and a double bottom too, as it happened here. So this. Isn't this? Not bad, not bad. The total market cap, what is it doing? Similar to Bitcoin, I guess. It's it reached the demand level though. Let's go on the weekly. There's nothing there. But on the daily, reached support. This fucking trace array here. Let's see how precise that is. Yeah. Like this trend line, to be honest. Anyway, I think we have seen all kind of levels and different possibility for Bitcoin and Ethereum. And the total market cap, we have checked all other coins too, Solana and BNB, just to see what the major coins are doing too. Man, this could be a bull flag, eh? On the total market cap. No, not ugly at all, eh? We could actually keep this as a test. If it breaks below the swing here and below the diagonal trend line, that would be really bearish. But for now, let's just keep an eye on the 15 minutes time frame on Bitcoin and see what we get from that one. Let's see here what is it doing? It's bouncing. I mean, probably long-term hodlers are buying at this level here. My price dropped to a price, if you consider it's 53, it would be 100% if it goes to 100k, which is not impossible. So it's a good level for some traders to buy and hold Bitcoin and accumulate, waiting for the bull run. Last things I wanted to show you guys is the fact that MTGOX, it's repaying users, and today I actually got this from a friend that was stated, what On July 5, 24, the rehabilitation trustee made repayments in Bitcoin and Bitcoin Cash to some of the rehabilitation creditors through a part of the designed cryptocurrency exchange in accordance with the rehabilitation plan. Repayments to other rehabilitation creditors will be promptly made once the following conditions have been met, blah blah blah. So there, this massive drop could have been also from this news. If you think, guys, these guys are receiving so much money. I mean, someone became a millionaire probably. They want to exit the market and go vacation forever. Last look at Bitcoin. On the hour, wait, I have my, this one. So it's kind of making higher high and higher lows. Well, let me remove this right there. Let's go check in the 50 minutes. It's kind of messy here. Yeah, I could complete a double top. This point. This would be a nice one. All the way up. And that's it, guys. I don't know if you're in a long right now, but watch out for 57k key level. Okay? And if you have more questions, please join the chat channel if you want to chat and discuss and say, talk about cryptos. Okay? Have a good one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.